Hi, I'm Peggy Sue Skipper, and at the request of a couple of my friends, I decided to do a video on what I call my yummy, healthy green drink meal. So many of my friends are wanting to get healthier these days, so I want to help them. So what I start out with are chia seeds, and you can modify this with what you've got or what you like better, maybe flax seeds or maybe no seeds at all, wheat germ. But I'm going to just show you what I put in my green drink just about every day, although I do change it up a little bit. So first, I start with the chia seeds, and I put them in a small bowl, and I take a little bit of almond milk and pour in these chia seeds. And the reason I do that is because the chia seeds absorb a lot of liquid. So if you don't pre-soak them, they have a tendency to make your smoothie, your drink, really thick before you get through with it. So it's hard to drink. You end up having to eat it with a spoon or re-blend it. But if you pre-soak them, you don't have that issue. So I do that first and set those aside. And then I have a small amount of fruit that I put in it. Today I'm using an apple, whole, peel and all, in the blender preferably. But I often use cherries. They're very good. And don't be afraid to use frozen fruits and vegetables, because, especially if you buy organic ones, because oftentimes they're flash frozen at the perfect point of ripeness. So frozen's a great way to go. And you don't have to use as much ice if you use frozen vegetables or fruit. But the real secret to keeping this very, very healthy is to use a lot more vegetables than fruit. Fruit has natural sugar in it. I like it in there for a little bit of flavor, and I like a little bit of roughage from the fruit, but you don't want to put too much. So I just use one small apple in this one. And then I'm going to put in spinach, a good solid handful of spinach, or a handful and a half maybe. And we're going to put in some kale, lots of green stuff. This is such a great way to get the vegetables you need without having to eat them all, because they're liquefied. You just drink them. So we will then put in 1 generous tablespoon of Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. You don't want any yogurt with fruit in it, especially if you're using other fruit, just plain Greek yogurt. And then that same spoon, I'm just going to stir up these chia seeds a little bit. Make sure they're getting nice and fat with that almond milk. Okay. Then I'm going to put in some protein powder. Now this happens to be the Unicity Complete Powder, which I love for a couple of reasons. One, it is, in fact, the only protein powder I've ever found that I like. Most of them, I can't tell you how many I've bought and thrown away because I just didn't like them. So 2 scoops of that. And the real advantage to this particular protein powder is that it also includes just about all of your daily vitamin requirements. So you don't have to take additional vitamins. 2 scoops of this a day, and you're getting all your daily vitamins. I like that. It's simple. Plus, a lot easier than having to open all those vitamin bottles. Then I add a scoop of Life Fiber, which is a very gentle but very effective daily cleanse. Let me tell you what, you take this stuff for a couple of weeks every day, and you're making Dr. Oz poop, which we all want to do. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our chia seeds in. Okay. Yum. I know it doesn't look very good, but believe me, it tastes great. Okay. 1 second. Another thing that I do is I put in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Olive oil has great, great health benefits. And the health benefits are dramatically reduced if you heat it. So unheated olive oil is an awesome addition to your nutrition program. And it really doesn't taste too good if you drink it by itself. So I add it to my smoothie. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more almond milk and some ice. They're much better when they're cold. So you definitely want to add the ice. And then just some plain water. Or, you know, if you want to use antioxidant water or whatever kind of water you prefer. Okay. So, that's it. Then what you just put on the lid. I hit smoothie. Run it for about that long, and then I let it sit for a minute. And while it's sitting, I put away all my ingredients so that I'm done with that. One thing about this is it is a complete meal. This is my breakfast every morning now, and it's what I really want for breakfast every morning now. But you can also have it for lunch, for dinner, and it's a complete meal. You've got everything you need right in this blender. So we're going to hit it one more time. And you're good to go. Now, I have a pretty full blender here. I drink most of this in the morning, sometimes all of it. But if I do drink less of it, I'll just put the whole blender in the fridge and add a little water later and have the rest with my lunch or dinner. But I try to, this whole blender I consume in one day. So, we're gonna taste it now, and I'm gonna ask Alan, our camera wizard, to come over here and taste this smoothie and see what he thinks. And we're going to cut him out of the video if he doesn't like it. I know, it doesn't look too good, does it?
That's surprisingly good.
Yay!
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I'll keep this.
Okay. All right, so that's it. Make your own every single day, and what you'll have is a balanced, nutritious meal that's easy, it doesn't smell up your kitchen, and there's not much cleanup. Thanks.